Looks like we've reached the intermission. Oh my god, wow, that was not a good way to start. Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony Blind. In the last one, which will... honestly, it was so long, it might be 3 ones. But in the last couple of episodes, we started making our way through the 3rd trial, and I'm not gonna lie, it's looking like it's kind of gotta be Kyo, at least who killed Tenko, you know? Which, again, considering Danganronpa's habit of doing exactly the twist, I guess, that it sets up beforehand, he's probably not the one who killed Angie, which means that he is definitely gonna die next chapter. Let's be real here. He will be the victim. Oh god, can you imagine that? Because I don't think Himiko's the one who killed Angie. So that means, if this is how it's gonna go, and Kyo survives another until he's the victim next chapter, then the person with the most motive would be Himiko, and she would be the suspect, well, one of the suspects, 3 times in a row. Oh, the poor girl. Can't catch a break. She's like hero. Well, I guess he was only the suspect twice, but... And in chapter 4, he did actually attack Sakura, but still, you know? It'll be like me and Sonia in chapter 2 in Danganronpa 2. Anyway, yeah, let's carry on. There's enough of that. I think this trial's going to be really fucking long, which, to be fair, I actually like. I like that the trials in this game are long. But also, like, substantial. It's not like we just fill that time with dicking around, you know? I brought this up vaguely. Well... kind of, yeah, I didn't really dwell on it too long because of, like, progression and whatever. But, like, I'm enjoying that the trials are taking time to do, like, I guess story or character progression. Yeah, they're doing character progression in the trials as well. So it makes, like, the length of the trials feel way more valid. I like that a lot. Yeah, sometimes I felt like the length of cases in Danganronpa 2 worked against it. It wasn't too often that happened, and you know what? We'll discuss that in a couple of episodes when I do the opinions on the chapter. Probably half an hour of the video. But actually, to be fair, the V3 after trials are usually pretty long, so it'll probably only be about 10 minutes, but still. Anyway, you know what? This game's really put me out of practice with Monokuma. I got to do his voice all the time. And now I just don't, it's just not there that much anymore. Looks like we've reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our... Guess the Victim quiz. God, he's slowly becoming fucking Monotaro. I know I love doing Monotaro's voice, but still. A victim quiz? Not a gold ring quiz? The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn-out, boring crap. Yeah, sorry guys, I know my content is terrible. I'm sorry. Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden? It's okay. It is okay. I am sure everyone is happy. Are you guys happy? Are you content with this content? How do you know? They could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Me. Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I'm gonna put up with all this nonsense all the time. You know what? That's kind of fair. Beep boop. That's right. Yeah, that's the right answer, Monodam. Why? He hasn't said anything.
Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Because then everyone mourns you and you get tons of posthumous popularity.
Well, I guess sometimes. I mean, looking at Danganronpa 2, I think most people who died are at least a little more popular than the ones who didn't. Although, I guess to be fair, everyone survived except Chiaki. But even in that respect, Chiaki is one of the most popular characters anyway, so... And I guess depending on who you ask, it's either her or Nagito. So I guess in a lot of cases, yeah, Chiaki does enjoy that posthumous popularity.
Oh, Daddy, you don't need to reveal those kind of behind-the-scenes details. Dying makes you more popular? Then we gotta die soon, too!
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I'm sure you dying would make me more popular, you know? So people's ears don't start bleeding when they hear me talk. Yeah. Anyway, back to the trial. Oh, you know what I just realized? We haven't had the debate yet. The fucking what scrum debate. Very good, Caspar. Casper? Is it Caspar? Casper. It's Casper, isn't it? Casper, the scary, the friendly. Is it Caspar? It's Casper, isn't it? Wait, Caspar? Casper? Fuck. Never mind. Let's just move on. Logic never computes with these guys.
Did you hear something?
You just never. Don't try and put logic on Danganronpa as a whole. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't hear anything.
I mean, there's logic in the trials, but that's about it. You both are so going to die.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns.
Can you elaborate, or?
So round, so sweet, so delicious.
Scarily delicious, right?
That doesn't sound scary at all.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Oh, oh, poor guy.
Did you hear something?
Oh,
No, I didn't hear anything.
God damn it. Why do I feel bad for one of these stupid fucking Kumas? Or I guess they're monos. So they aren't blank Kuma. I guess just the Kumas would be Monokuma, Shirokuma, and Kurokuma. Jesus Christ. Is what happens when I don't speak for so long. When I don't speak for, I mean, that's not true. But voice dialogue for so long. I forget how to speak.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
I mean, I still stand by the logic of that, I don't think Himiko weighs enough to be able to do the seesaw thing.
Well, Doggy Lips, did you kill that twat?
Hey, me, in this house it's twat. Thank you very much.
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Come on, Himiko, you can't just stay quiet on us.
Then she needs to defend herself.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
Come on, Himiko, you know I love you. But you can't just be quiet, you know?
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening? No, I'm not listening.
Okay, I'll admit, I didn't expect that answer. What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive?
Oh. Yeah, I guess I hadn't really thought about it in that way, had I? That and I don't mean in the sense that, oh no, her friends are dead, because obviously I thought about that. The fact that this is kind of everything Himiko didn't want, right? Like, that's the whole reason, I think anyway, that she was interested in the whole Latua thing. Because she really needed, like, the support system because of how clearly unhappy she is. And now, not only is that support system in Atua gone, the only real friends she has, which are in their own way a support system, are also gone. So, fucking ouch.
And now, you're all saying I killed them?
Yeah. Well, no, I get it, right? I get, like, you know what Kyo was saying earlier. You as much as you'd like to, you can't just believe everyone, right? You can't believe literally everything that's said in a class trial, and that is true to a certain extent, right? But at the same time, you know, subscribe to Kaito's beliefs, and what can go wrong? Obviously, you know, a lot can go wrong in a class trial setting. Most notably, all of our deaths if we're wrong. But you know,
I just don't care anymore.
I mean, with someone like this, you know, it's sort of my point. There's obviously there are people who are good at pretending, right? Like Kirumi was mostly pretty good at pretending she cared, right? Or at least in the trial, you know. I kind of doubt that she didn't care before she found out, you know, like the stuff in her motive video. But you know, I don't think in any world I could possibly buy that Himiko would kill Tenko or Angie. Let alone potentially both of them.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
Doesn't matter, Kokichi. Doesn't fucking matter if it's boring. And I mean, yeah, I get it. For the sake of, like, a player. Not as in one of the characters a player. I mean, like, for me. If this really was how this went and Himiko was the killer and they were just super bummed out about it, yeah, like, that'd be boring as fuck. But, you know, doesn't matter. But especially in, like, the case of this, Himiko's clearly got some, like, depressive issues. So, you know, pile this on her, I can't really blame her for just being like, no, I don't care. Kill us all if you want. I don't give a shit.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up. Himiko, don't give up.
You know, I say it a lot. It's so easy to say that. And, like, I say that, but, you know, when you're there, when you're in that position, it's really fucking hard.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial.
In a weird way, I can't believe you just hit the nail on the head there, Miyu. I suppose the problem with being like this, and to an extent being like Kaito as well, actually to a pretty big extent being like Kaito as well, you know, you do invariably fuck over a lot of other people at the same time. So, you know, it's not a good decision to be like this, but I can totally understand why you would. You know?
Shut up. I told you. I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Kyo, come on, man.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko! Himiko's not that kind of person. Go Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
I mean, you know, it would also be really fucking stupid since she was one of the most avid Himiko Tenko definitely didn't commit suicide supporters. Like, it'd be really fucking dumb for her to shoot that down just so, you know, just for this to happen.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling.
Oh, Marky! I know I've implied it, but you didn't have to be like that. I do like Marky being like that.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
Really, Kyo, really.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So don't give up, Himiko.
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up for the sake of everyone who died.
Oh, Shuichi! I know you always do that before the non-stop debates. Yeah. And I don't just mean you as in Shuichi, I mean protagonists. But you should have said that to her!
Seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
Well, that is true.
Steered her into picking that room.
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
What was that? She's a savage little what?
Other rooms may be trapped too. Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Are you sure about
Those
that?
are empty words.
If the culprit's plan were to make Himiko a suspect, they might have persuaded her to choose that room somehow. But how? And what would tell us that?
I'll look through the... Once again, Sandra Seance, hole in the corner. Piece under the floor. Bloody Kokichi. Well, these are the only two that really have anything to do with it, and I kind of... This ends in my head a little bit. Savage little toad. I kind of want to... It might be this one, with bloody Kokichi, right? Because if he fell through the floor, then that could imply, like, there was something up with the floorboards in every room, but equally, I feel like maybe the thing before this, right? The cross piece. That might be a part, like, that might be it too? Again, love that typography. I'm gonna go with this on Gonta, though. Being very quiet today, Kyo. Can you speak up a bit? Hey! It is, yeah, okay. So it was set up in all, well, at least one of the other rooms.
Just like Gonta said, each room was the same. They were all trapped.
And that makes sense. To be honest, I didn't really think about it in terms of, like, what Kokichi was doing was, like, stepping into the seesaw. I didn't really think about it like that. But that does make sense. And by I wasn't thinking about it like that, I meant, like, it was sort of before, quite recently. Well, I mean, obviously, we didn't really figure out the whole seesaw thing until recently, but I mean, still.
Is that true? Kokichi will tell you.
Come on, dick bag.
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I guess technically you were. Yes. There was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. Oh, what bad luck. Died.
While you were in the room next to the crime scene,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense. I probably should have thought about, like, put 2 and 2 together a little bit earlier than I did. Potentially even right away, because it doesn't even hinge on the seesaw trick, right? It's the fact that the floorboards they were all fine. Even if they were a bit rickety, they were all fine. But, one of them was purposely
I didn't
fiddled
mind
with.
it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
Right, yeah. And that makes sense with it being like a seesaw. The whole thing wouldn't just like, well, I guess depending on where you stood on it, the floorboard could just like fonk, go right through the floor because it like at the angle it's been tilted in, and then Kokichi would go with it. And bong bong dong. It's probably more like he stepped on like a little bit of it and caught his foot on the edge and just donked right on the floor.
Hold on. There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
Seems like it.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
Uh-oh, Kyo.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Fair enough. you be like that, man.
Especially you!
Yeah, especially you.
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Yeah?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
A lot. You mean like how she wanted to like drool in my mouth? No, not that bit. Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please. Aww.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives, it's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
Aww. Gave me goosebumps. Oh, it's really nice to hear that from Shuichi in particular. I really like that.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
And I like that I like as well that it's kind of like Kaito rubbing off on Shuichi a little bit. Like that's very much what Shuichi just tried to accomplish there. Is like the same thing Kaito has done for him and Maki. Oh, I like that. Ah!
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore.
Don't go back on your word there, Himiko. You got pretty into it earlier after Kokichi called Tenko's death pointless. So don't you go back on this now.
I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
I sure hope you do, sweetheart.
Do not say everyone. After all, the blackened is still among us.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But damn, well said, Shuichi.
Yeah.
That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Oh! Stepped it up a bit there, Kaito. Jeez. Whew. Getting hot in here, is it just me?
Your soul, bro? Well, anyway, do you think the blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What the fuck does that mean?
What are you talking about?
Thank you, Maki. What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
I mean, no one was really walking around. Oh, I just realized what I was about to say before I said it. Oh, it's because no one was walking around in there because of the magic circle. Ah! Oh, Kyo. Oh, Kyo, oh, Kyo, oh, Kyo. Well, I mean, surprisingly not far off.
Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Why didn't no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Ah, that's it! That must be the reason.
It's the magic circle, baby. Where is it? Floorboard, mark stone, iron cage on the corner. Magic circle.
This is it!
He gets it wrong. Fuck!
It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
God, one of these days I'm going to be so certain about something, get it wrong, and then I'm just going to be a mess for the rest of the trial.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse. Curse.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
I mean, it was also like at the back of the circles in a bit as well. So, I mean, we could have stepped on it quite easily, I feel, but, yeah.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit... There's no doubt in my mind. They're the one who killed Tenko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive.
Well, I don't know about motive, but opportunity, yeah. Where are you, you lanky weirdo? There you are. I pressed the wrong button again.
It has to be you. Kyo. Was it you?
Ah, what do you know? Great timing. It's only been about 20 minutes. Well, 30 minutes. I didn't spend that long on the opening. Intro, I guess.
Whatever are you talking about?
Oh, I got a bit louder there, Kyo. Thanks.
I'm talking about Tenko's murder. Kyo? Why do you suspect me? Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick.
And I mean, to be honest, it does kind of make sense. You are like the focal point for everything that went on here.
But that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Yeah, no, that checks out. I was gonna be like, well, I mean, we could go over the whole the setups all in Kyo's lab. Literally, anyone could have looked at it, but it's so specific in this case, like how everything seems to have been laid out, that I suppose, yeah, that's not really a defense that works.
Well, Kyo,
Well,
Answer already! Did you do it?
God. I mean, there's really no reason for him to not admit it, right? Well, I mean, I guess there is, like, I don't know, almost on a reputation basis, but, like, man's not gonna get killed for this.
What is so funny?
Well, I mean, someone's definitely gonna kill him, but, you know, Monokuma says it does not matter, so,
I was just thinking.
yeah, me too.
So this is how each blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's pretty much a confession, isn't it?
What?
if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes?
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe aside from Shuichi, I think you're the only one in the room who could have.
So, do tell.
Mm-hmm.
How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
Ah, right. I did just think about this, actually. It's like, how did he get that? I mean, I know, like, he knows the room. Well, he doesn't know the room. He knows, like, the circle, like, the back of his hand, right? But it's dark. He's, like pitch black. This guy's not going to be able to just find that shit. Unless he has some night vision goggles, you know what I mean?
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
How can you
True.
be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
Oh, 'cause it doesn't matter, does it? Unfortunately. Like, it matters, but not in the context of, like, the outcome of this trial.
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
Yeah, and he knows. He knows that. I mean, we all know that, really, but he knows. The culprit stepped on that exact floorboard, even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Whoa, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe.
What, did he, like, set it up perfectly? So, like, maybe the candle was aligned, like, directly in front of... Or directly parallel with the board, maybe?
Did you figure it out?
So all he'd have to do is move down to the candle, then step forward, just like test out where just poke around on the floor for where the dipped board would be, then just one twonk, stamp on it real hard. Tenko goes deaf, and then Kyo just walks backwards till he can get to the wall and slides along to his corner. I mean, that seems right. That seems feasible. That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see it all. They used touch. They used their sixth sense. Oh, dude.
That's it.
Use that sixth sense, man. Oh,
The
God.
culprit used touch. They didn't see. They felt.
It feels so long since I've done the hero voice. I mean, to be fair, that's been like 4 months, but still.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle. Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gota doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
Yeah. Are we gonna go candle?
Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
I don't know, Kyo. There might have been. No, I'm sure there was something. A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been at the scene, I know it. Hangman's Gambit. Well, it's definitely not candle, and yeah. I mean, I saw those letters. Is it is it actually just gonna be the magic circle? Where's the C? There's a C. I need another one, actually. Is it just magic circle? It's just the fucking magic circle. Okay. Are we actually gonna go with Kyo knows it so well that it doesn't even matter? I mean... Oh, L-E was there they are. L-E. I really like this Hangman's Gambit, actually. It's, like, not too complicated, but it's, like, tricky enough.
The magic circle. They used the magic circle.
Like, it's tricky enough that it's, that I still have to think, but it's not, like a ball buster like Danganronpa 2's. I mean, Danganronpa 2's was just blatantly unfair. But I like this one. Like, they don't give you extra letters either. It's purely just the ones you need. You just need to figure out what it spells. I like that. I like that a lot better than the last games. I think the first ones was fine, but I think that's more so like the words you had to figure out were usually pretty easy, and of course they also gave you like some letters in there, so it's like, I don't. Yeah, I think Danganronpa 1's mini games were pretty nice overall. In terms of like difficulty and stuff.
Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
Oh, I haven't really thought about that. I guess you could, yeah, as long as you're like, again, because Kyo knows it like the back of his hand, right? And there are different like symbols all along the there's like an inner circle inside the magic circle that has a bunch of like different patterns in it. So I guess as long as he finds like the right one that's like behind or next to or in front of whatever, I guess if you enter the room, it's like on the right of the floorboard. Would it be? Would it be on the right? I guess so. Yeah. Because it's like, yeah, the floorboards run perfectly horizontal. So like the one that's right next to the floorboard, as long as he can find that pattern, it'd be easy peasy. He'd have to do it very quickly. But again, this is Kyo we're talking about with this magic circle.
So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard. Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
I forget if it says in the instructions to actually make it out of salt. Because I know Kyo said I always do it with salt, but I don't remember if it actually specifically says do it with salt. But in the thingy.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
Oh, all right, man. What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
It looked like a big old circle. Yeah, see?
On the document, the magic
Oh, it's a
circle wouldn't
square.
reach the corners of the room.
Okay, it's a square inside the circle. All right. But yeah, I mean, you just have to find that the one that's like in two parts there. That's like right next to the. Like it's between. What? Yeah, Kyo and Kokichi. Like the one that's perfectly in the middle of them. Once parallel with the like entry walk runway thing. Like you just have to find that one. That looks pretty distinct from everything else. It'd be easy peasy. Yeah, okay. Doesn't touch the corner of the room. Yeah.
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes?
Correct. Yeah.
The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
I mean, all you'd have to do is walk forward, though.
You're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
Well, I mean, that's technically true. I mean, we didn't get the chance to check. Actually, the investigation came to an abrupt halt.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
Well, I don't doubt that, but for the sake of your plan, you know.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
Probably not, because it was trampled,
Not
wasn't it?
anymore. The magic circle is a complete
Yeah.
mess from being trampled on.
I see. Another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle with salt all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever. Yeah, that's pretty ingenious. I'm not gonna lie.
Everyone,
Give it to
may
you,
I have
Kyo.
your attention, please?
Yeah, what is it, Keebs?
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
I mean, Kokichi, put a fucking sock in it for 5 seconds.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please? Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore. Hey, may I have your attention?
God, he's fucking.
No, I said cut that out. It's too bright.
Kokichi's interested in the trial being exciting, but he doesn't want someone to put in more fucking points. I don't understand this man. This
I
boy.
apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
Fucking shithead.
About what?
I
Oh ho ho.
No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that purpose!
Let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Alright, so what is this function?
Yeah, it sounded a little bit suspect.
It's an image recording function.
Oh. Oh, what?
Image recording?
I was expecting something a lot weirder based on Miyu's reaction.
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory.
Okay.
Give it a try. Ready?
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's a little dispenser.
I also used magic like that before.
Pulling stuff out of your mouth, yeah.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance.
Oh, what, you didn't have to put it like that, man.
Confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself. Okay, got it.
Just reach across Miyu there. Take it out of your face. I reluctantly took the paper from Kibo's mouth. So, this is the magic circle used for the seance. Mm-hmm.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
Notice anything? I think I do. We have a little line on, well, actually on all of the corners, quote unquote, going off into the corners of the room.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kiyo's lie.
I mean, yeah, it would have been literally impossible. So thanks, Kibo! See, Kibo's great! Shut up, Kokichi!
My lie.
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners, which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Yeah, what? Yeah, but what do you mean it wasn't made for that purpose? You installed in him a camera, and he used it as a camera. What exactly did you make this for?
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Thank you, Kaito.
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health.
Okay. How?
Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck you.
You're what? Why?
Oh, you Kibo, you poor boy.
Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality.
I mean, she's not wrong. But why would you have Kibo do that? Why can't you just have a camera? And look, why can't you just look at your shits? What? Me? Why?
Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so... See? You're all grossed out. This is why I didn't want to tell you about my friend.
I mean, fair enough, but...
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares. Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
That was a bit of a mood twist. God damn it, Himiko. Love you, though.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, your deductions are fiction.
Fair enough. I mean, we gave him the opportunity and he took it. Cut us off, though. Jesus.
Since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object.
Damn it. Why do I kind of love Kyo?
To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Yeah, I get it. He knows. He knows this just doesn't matter for him. Unimportant.
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
Yeah, just like a couple nights ago, I'll entertain you. It won't be as sexy as then. Ignore that. Okay.
If you're going to claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon? It was
Yeah.
in the cage.
It was sort of on the cage, wasn't it? Oh.
Are Kokichi and Shuichi who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
Well, I mean, it's on the cage, though, isn't it?
Could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi.
So
But
everyone's in on
regards
it.
to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle. So simply put, I am not the killer.
I'm sure that Kyo is the culprit. He made a way of getting that murder weapon. Or he had a way of getting that murder weapon. I can prove it.
The only person who could have collected
Because
the
he
sickle
could have
is
got it right when he took the cloth off, right?
the only people who could have placed the sickle are
Oh, so
Kokichi.
well,
But in
hang on.
regards to that dilemma, I did
Yeah.
not carry
I can
the
just do
cage,
this, can't I? Because he could get it when he
nor
took the
did I
thing
lift
off.
it.
Because it wasn't in the cage. It was, like, on it. So, yeah, right? Like, I think that's what the diagram is showing, right? Because it's, like, on top of it.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo.
Yeah. Like, it's sort of what we've been saying the whole time, right? It was, like, put on top of it because the blade went through the gaps in the cage. Right?
That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth.
I mean, that would be very good job, Kyo, to, like, not only get that so smoothly without us noticing, but also for us to fucking place the stupid-ass dog statue on top of the sickle without us noticing. And then when you took it off, yeah.
Afterward, when you removed the cloth.
Much easier to get it off, I will say. Simple flick of the hand there, and you can... I mean, you can quite easily... Easily?
Everyone was distracted. You discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
Oh my god. Jesus. What?
It's correct? Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very elaborate trick, and, I mean, it sucks for you, right, that, you know, you put in all that work and it didn't even matter, but, very interested to know your motive, though, but I guess we'll get that later, maybe after we figure out Angie's stuff, or maybe we'll get it now, who knows.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Yeah, fuck you, by the way, Kyo. I know I said I kind of like you, but, I also kind of like Tenko a lot more, so, fuck you. Also, you know, the slight problem of the fact that you've, damaged Best Girl, you know? It's a small problem, but,
Let me
you know.
guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen.
Oh my god! Why is he such an asshole? All of a sudden, I can't... His voice just makes it so silky smooth, I can't be mad. Todd Haberkin, what the fuck?
Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
Because he's not the one who killed Angie. Oh, Jesus.
What you talk about, Keto?
Oh my god.
You still don't understand?
I mean, god damn it. Miyu was right again! She's 3 for 3! Miyu, who do you think killed Angie? Can you give us a little hint? You might, accidentally get it right again.
I killed Tenko. That is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
Yeah. I mean, it's not. Yeah. I mean, it's not a meaningless thing, but I mean, for the sake of the outcome of the trial itself, yes, it is unfortunately meaningless.
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Yeah.
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie.
Yeah, kind of. We haven't done this before, right? Because usually, well, not usually. The only other time we've had something like this come up is the whole accomplices thing in Danganronpa 1, and it's so long as one of them, like either the accomplice or the main. Well, actually, no, it wasn't the accomplice or the main jit. That wasn't the right thing. It was if multiple people got voted for, so long as like one of the Blackens got caught, or they had the most votes, it was still a win. Which is, where my whole, well, why don't we all just vote for one other person? Then bada bing, bada boom, foolproof. Except, obviously it wouldn't work. 'Cause the culprit wouldn't vote along with everyone else. That'd be fucking stupid. But yeah, no, because we haven't really had it like this. It's like you have to get the first one. Doesn't matter that Kyo killed someone. His murder just doesn't count.
For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue.
Oi! Matters a lot, alright? Fuck you.
Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Means a whole lot. Again, not in the class trial, but the fact that she's fucking dead means a lot, Kyo.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
I mean, it's possible. To be fair, he was like one of the only suspects I could think of, which kind of makes this even more genius. Like, to set him up as Tenko's killer, because it's like, oh yeah, he could have been Angie's murderer. Oh, wait, this is Danganronpa, and they do the plot twist thingies that they already set up. So it's not really a plot twist, they just, like, sort of establish it so you can think about it beforehand, which is pretty decent, like, mystery game design, but whatever. So yeah, oopsie doodles. So yeah, that's good. I like that.
Not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you.
I mean, I appreciate your conviction, Himiko, but unfortunately, we can't go with that.
If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly.
Yeah, I'm with Kibo. God, harp on this boy all the time. You dumb people. You. I appreciate you, Kibo.
There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
Very true.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
You need. Okay, I was gonna say you need to die. That's probably that's a bit harsh. You need to shut up.
Of course I understand. I work really hard to
I
understand.
know you try, Keebs. I know.
Hey, why you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
It's a sensitive spot, right?
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Now, Himiko. Now. Haste
Voting
makes
for
waste.
me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Well, I mean, bizarrely, you've been caught in a bit of a Sayaka situation, eh? Where you didn't really know the rules before going into it, and it kind of fucked you over in the long haul. Well, I mean, for Leon, it kind of fucked him over, but like Sayaka also didn't know that the whole trial thing was gonna happen. So like, she thought she was just gonna, get away with it. There wouldn't be like the danger of death for anyone else. She'd just be able to leave. Everyone else would be stuck there, yeah, but like, she'd be able to leave. But no, the whole class trial thing was then announced. So.
Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer?
It's true, you didn't have a clue.
Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
Yeah, the dilemma of the double murder. Why do it? And, I mean, to be fair, they've made sense in the other games. Danganronpa 1 did it very well, actually. Like, having it be an accomplice deal and then, killing off the accomplice. Very smart. And to be fair, it does make some amount of sense that, in Danganronpa 2, the second murder, well, I guess technically it was the first because Hiyoko died first, but like the second murder happened because they saw the person, Mikan, doing the other murder. So like it makes sense. Just in the case of Danganronpa 2, it was a complete waste of a character.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting.
Ooh, I know, right?
That's to that. Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Well, I mean, this is me who's saying it. There might be some merit,
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
The culprit's one of you.
Woohoo! Scrum debate!
Argument is getting intense. At times like this,
Sorry, debate, scrum, other way around.
Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial round.
I'm just so used to debate being the second word.
Yippee! I've been waiting for
Oh, me too, Kokichi! I love this part.
You waiting for it.
Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did. But we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Oh shit, hang on. Are we gonna be... We're gonna side with Kyo, aren't we? Oh shit! Oh damn! He's actually gonna be with us, like Kibo... Kokichi? Is that gonna be it? Oh, I fucking love this! Oh shit, yeah, it's just the four of us! Oh, Kaito, Maki, Himiko, I'm sorry! Okay, let's go.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
Oh, it could be Angie or Kyo.
He
Oh,
forced his
shit.
way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
Lab.
Anyone could have entered my lab.
Oh. Okay,
Katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo.
that one's Angie.
Anyone could
Got
have
it.
entered my lab.
Okay.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened? Kokichi, perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo. Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
Mm-hmm.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I got this.
Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
I like this one. It's a little more difficult than the others. I like it.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
Okay, so first one's got to be Kyo. When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to work together. We vote now. We'll never know the truth. We have to defend the point. Well, that point.
Killed Tenko and Angie.
Kibo. We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
I got this, but he couldn't get into Angie's research lab. The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo. Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened? Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo!
Sorry, I know I could just skip through this, but
That rule was added after both murders.
I just want this to last for as long as it
The
can.
mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I got this!
Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Okay, what button do I need to spam? Oh! God, there's so few of us. Oh, I fucking love those. Oh, they're so cool.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, I really like that we were like the only ones as well. Ah, there's so few of us on side. I love that shit. So I'm sorry. I just do. I just love it so much.